Hey everyone, welcome back to the farm. It's Brad with Batchelder Family Farms. We have some work today. I'm over here by the barn, our current corral area. We're going to expand it here the next day or two because we are going to have a surprise for you. So stick around. We got some other things to do before we get to this, but something big's happening here in the next couple weeks. Hey, we want to just thank you for following us along today. We're a small family farm just south of Kansas City, Missouri. We raise the American bison, beef cattle, and about every other farm animal you can imagine. We really would appreciate you subscribing to our channel. If you enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up and ring that notification bell so you get notified of future videos. Well, before we start extending our corral area pen, it's great weather, looks like great weather for the next few days, so you know what that means. We've got to be in the hay field. Just finished the one we're in right now, and I'm going to unhook the baler. I'm going to move the mower to, we've got 3 fields that are be about a 4-minute drive by car and about a 20-minute drive by tractor that we're going to start on, and hopefully over the next 3 days get those knocked out, and we can start getting some people's hay done. Got her hooked up, all ready to go. She's in road gear. Road position means lifted it all the way up. Put the stoppers there so your mower can't go down. It keeps the blades from hitting the ground. And this thing's already wide enough and awkward enough anyway. Picking up the little wing here that when you're mowing it gives you extra coverage over your blade. But when you're driving, you don't want it sticking out. So see if we can get it to the next field. Had to make a pit stop, refill with diesel. Also realized Dad would probably see this and remind me I didn't shut off the hydraulics. It's not as important when it's hooked up to the tractor, but this keeps it from floating out and kicking out like we do when we mow. So shut off the hydraulics. We're here, we made it. Now just got to reverse everything we did to leave the field. When I raise the mower up, these will pop back. Let's get cutting hay. Getting ready to turn to the finished 2 fields already. Got 3 fields to do here, and you might know this place if you've been following us over at Newman, the Newman farm. We'll do this field just the other side of the creek, and then his neighbors. Not super big fields, but gets a pretty good amount of hay out of them. Looks like I'm gonna have some company. Cody waiting on me. Hey, look at that. I'm not mowing. Somebody wanted to step in and learn. Cody's taking over the controls. Well, we've still got some work to do, but not too bad for the first time. Well, 2 days after I was cutting hay with Cody, and I spent about 7 hours that day cutting hay. Spent about 6 hours yesterday instead of coming home and getting stuff done I need to for the corral. One day before we leave, and it's pouring down rain now, which it wasn't supposed to. So hopefully this rain passes so I can get stuff done. Otherwise, I'll be waking up bright and early on the morning we're leaving to get it done. It's been raining, and not raining hard. Like first thing this morning before I took the kids to school is the hardest it rained, but it's been kind of steady. I've got a little break right now, but I can hear thunder. And you just weren't supposed to get in. It was a super small percentage chance of rain. I'm going to show you, kind of talk you through what I'm getting ready to do. And we'll start getting some work done. So right here is the pen. We have Tricky, Sugar, Bert, and Curly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them over here to this pen. And I'm going to close this gate. This was a terrible design by me when I did it, so I'm actually going to get another panel and put it right here that doesn't have this gate on it to kind of stand it up. And yeah, I'll have to shift everything down. It's not that big of a deal. But Tricky and the donkeys will be, and Curly will be here. And then flip everything. And then those 3 panels on the back side, which you can see where the bucket is for the tractor. That's the end of it. That's how far that pen will be expanded. So that'll take care of that. I'm going to get them some grain. They'll love it. And then I'm going to put them a bale of hay, a brome bale in this pen for them, so they can eat. The other task I want to do before we head out of town for a few days is move these guys. They're almost done with their bottles. I just have like a quarter of a bag of powdered milk. I'm not going to waste it, so I'm just going to keep feeding them half a bottle. I want to move them from this pen up here at the barn down to where you can see Elsa and Cookie and Buck are. And the reason, the biggest reason I'm going to do that is I'm going to take those three, the two ponies, or the pony and the two mini horses, and put them up here because Cookie has foundered, meaning her body doesn't digest like sugars as it should. So she eats too much, she won't stop eating, makes her really sick. So we've got to feed her and them certain amount of hay each day. So I'm going to try to move them up here where our bottle calves currently are, because that's where we keep our square bales. And it's going to be a little bit of a pain because we have to take them one at a time. And Buck and Elsa, if they get out, they don't love to come to me. So this part could be interesting. I want to do this first before it starts raining, because the rest of it I'm going to be in the tractor a lot, and so it won't be getting as wet. While we're in the pen, Buck will be super easy to catch. My worry is going to be Elsa, so I'm going to try to get her first. Easy, Cookie. Come here, Elsa. Come here. Hey. Don't start turning around towards me. You have to put some different piles down. Hey, woo! Whew! I may have to put the camera down to do this. Cookie is pretty passionate about grain. So change of plans. I just got Buck. I put some grain on the ground. What I'm going to do is put Buck in this pen. I'm going to let the bottle calves out. Then I'll try to go get Cookie. And then it should make it easier to catch Elsa when she's in there by herself. We'll see. All right, come on, babies. Whoop. Come on. Buck, you got me all twisted up here, buddy. Everybody's enjoying some grass. Come on. Come on, Buttercup. Gotta get out of the door, girl. Come on. Hey. Come on. There we go. Good boy, Buck. Phase 1 complete. Buck just realized he's by himself right now. He's not very happy. Don't worry, buddy. I'm going to get him. Got Cookie. That was actually super easy. She's going to stop and eat some grass on the way. The big pain is going to be Elsa. But once I get her caught, she'll be great, and I'll be able to put her right in. And then the bottle calves, I'll just bring some feed in their bottles down and feed them down at the pen. They'll follow me right in. Right? Easy, girl. I know. Man, we got Elsa 2018. Fall 2018. And she's the reason we have other horses now, because you can tell there's some trust issues. When we first got her, if I was in this pen, she would have been as far away from me as she possibly could have been. And when COVID hit, Sawyer was in kindergarten, would come out every day, and that was a deal. If I could catch Elsa just by walking in the pen, look at that, good girl, then we would talk about getting Sawyer a full-size horse. And within 10 days, I was able to do that. So now we have a horse. Everyone enjoys the fresh grass. Unfortunately for Buck and Elsa and Cookie, they just can't have too much of it. There is a decent amount of hay here, but this hay has been out for a little bit. It's fine to eat, but between Buck and Cookie and Elsa, they're going to be okay. None of them should founder on it because it'll be gone very quickly. Couldn't even get out the door, and they're on me. So the 4 of them will be no problem getting in. Royal, who is following us, she sticks with him pretty tightly. Might be the only one. Ouch! Goodness. Might be the only. Stay out of there. Might be the only one that gives me trouble getting in her pen. What a disaster when they're 6 months old. Get out of here. Kind of like I thought Royal would be a problem. Come on, baby. I know. Go with your buddies. Well, I'm going to leave her out here. She won't leave her friends. I'll come get her later when I get done with everything else. And these guys were already here, so that was easy. Put the rest of what I had of the horse feed in there. Went ahead and hooked this panel up. So what I'll do is take this panel, move it out of the way. It's going to go down on the corner down here. And I'll put another panel right here so that it holds up this, this part of Tricky and the donkey's pen. Again, these panels will all move this way. Down over here will be the end. So I've got to move this gooseneck trailer and then move these panels down to the end, and we'll be all ready to go. Well, I made it approximately that far before a hydraulic hose on the tractor went out, spraying hydraulic fluid everywhere. No power to lift the front end loader, which means the trailer dropped. I've got the cover off. I think I figured out the hose, but the problem is the hose goes all the way up into the arm of the tractor, so no fun. Well, now that we've had another little downpour, I've composed myself a little bit. I think we have a game plan on how to at least get the trailer moved and the tractor in a better spot to work on it, see if we can get the hydraulic hose off. Luckily my dad is on his way up, so he'll be here to help. But in the meantime, see if we can get Royal in here. I think she'll probably follow this bucket of alfalfa squares. Hey, there she is. She's in. They've all been relocated. Hopefully I get the tractor fixed so I can get them a bale of hay in here. What do you think? Plan for now, jack up the trailer, get the blocks underneath it so I can get it up high enough that I can get the tractor out of here. And when Dad gets here with this truck, we'll be able to move it. Hopefully this goes okay. Well, actually worked out better than I thought. Got it jacked up, got the blocks back under it. It's above the loader here, so I'm gonna see if I can back the tractor up. That way we have room to work on it. And then when Dad gets here, we can move the trailer the rest of the way. And at least I won't be in too much trouble since there's not a trailer in the driveway. Well, she's moved out of the way. The tractor's over there. Not the way it was supposed to go. Supposed to have fed 3 bales of hay, had this whole corral system set up, and been ready to go. I can't can't change my plans of bringing more animals here at this point, so I'll have to get something figured out while we're driving tomorrow and before we head back in 2 days. So for now, Tricky and Bert and Sugar and Curly, I'm going to let them back over here so they can get the hay. And hopefully, I've got a couple of hope fors, and we'll see if that works out or not. If it doesn't, well, when we get back on Friday, I will get it figured out then. But it's one of those things of being a farmer and rancher. You never know. You can have great plans. You never know when those are going to change, and everything's kind of starting from scratch. So it's kind of the spot we find ourselves in right now, but we'll figure it out, and could be a lot worse, I tell you that much. So thanks for following along today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Very excited about what we're going to do and what we're going to be bringing back here. So stay tuned for that. Hope everyone stays well, and we'll see you back here real soon.